Hey, what's up? Welcome to Vertical Movement PT. I'm Dr. Cindy Kimmy, physical therapist, and today we are going to check out the Hypervolt. It seems to be the latest thing lately. Everyone seems to be all about these massage tools and especially the Hypervolt. So today we're going to learn how to use this device to help reduce knee pain. So go ahead, grab your massage tool or your Hypervolt, and let's get started. Go ahead and grab your Hypervolt. You're going to turn it on to the lowest setting. And we're going to go ahead and start off working if you have knee pain in the front of your knee, or even if you have it underneath the kneecap, which is the patellar tendon, or above. We're going to go ahead and work to reduce the tension of the quadriceps muscle. So you're going to go ahead and place this on the muscle, which is in the front of the thigh. And keep in mind, the quadricep muscle is consisted of 4 different muscles. So in the middle, it's the rectus femoris. Here on the side is the vastus lateralis. And on the other side, more towards the middle, it's the vastus medialis. And then underneath the middle layer of the rectus femoris is the vastus intermedius. So just keep in mind that it's not just one giant muscle, but it's 4 distinct different muscles that make up the quadricep group. And you're just going to go ahead and go up and down. If you find an area where there's a little bit of a muscle knot or tension, you can leave it on that area and hold it there for about a minute until that muscle knot relaxes. One thing that I always love to do whenever I do any sort of muscle or fascia mobilization, I like to do it with movement. I think it's more functional and more effective. So what you can do, you can go ahead and you can bend your knee and straighten it. And what that does, it helps put the quadricep muscle on stretch so that the fibers are actually gliding underneath the Hypervolt or underneath your massage device and helping to get a better mobilization. This is just really practical because a lot of us, we have pain with movement. We have pain with our sport. We have pain with doing something that involves moving. So the best way to actually get your muscles to be functional and working is to move while you mobilize it. So if you're having a hard time bending your knee or you can't find your balance point, you can go ahead and use a chair, and you can place your leg up on the chair there to kind of help hold that position. And you can go ahead and work on this muscle in a static stretch rather than a dynamic stretch. And you can go ahead and do this for about like a minute to 5 minutes. If you find a sore spot, leave it there for a while, for about like 30 seconds to a minute until that knot releases, and then move on. Next, we're gonna go ahead and work on reducing the tension of the hip adductor muscles. And that helps for people who are having pain on the medial aspect of their knee. It's common for people who have a meniscus tear, a medial meniscus tear. It usually happens because their knee is a little bit valgus, so that means it's going in, and that causes the hip adductors to get tight, also contributing to that compression in the medial part of the knee. And what you can do, you can use the Hypervolt to help reduce that muscle tension going down the inside of the thigh, so you kind of have to turn your leg out. And once again, I love doing mobilization with movement, so you can go ahead and go into a hip adductor stretch, and then also going back to the beginning and just going back and forth. So this will take a little bit of some coordination, but it's totally doable. You can also go ahead and hold the stretch if you just kind of want to get a sore spot and focus on one spot that feels like it needs a little bit more work. And I also like to add a little bit of a rotation because I feel like I get a better stretch along the inside portion here where the adductors connect to. Just make sure that you get kind of all the connectors there, get the whole muscle, and just make sure that you stay away from the knee joint. You never want to put the Hypervolt exactly on top of a bony prominence or a joint, because that would be a little bit painful. Next, if you're experiencing pain in the back of the knee, you could be experiencing a knee bursa. That's one of the many things that could be possible. It would help to reduce the tension of the hamstring. So the hamstrings consisted of 3 different muscles. The bicep femoris is on the outside, and on the inside it's semimembranosus and semitendinosus. Tongue twister. So you can go ahead and work the Hypervolt on that muscle, and the connection is right over here on the ischial tuberosity, so it's right underneath the fold of the glutes. It's like the bony part on the bottom of your bum. If any of you have kids, or if you have nieces or nephews that sat on your lap before and they have a bony butt, you probably felt the ischial tuberosity. So you're gonna go ahead and work on that hamstring muscle, and like I said, I like to do things with movement. This one is one of the harder ones to do, but you can do it on stretch by kind of leaning over. It's kind of like you're mooning someone, stretching out that hamstring and getting the back of the hamstring here. It might be even helpful having someone do this one for you, but that's one way that you can get the hamstring. Also, if you're having compression or pain in the back of the knee, another thing you can do is reduce the tension of the calf, because one of the 2 calf muscles connects above the knee joint, and that's the gastrocnemius. So that could be a contributor to the back of your knee pain. So what you can do, you can go ahead and get the back of the calf. It's totally also doable to do this while sitting, or just having someone do this for you. And there you have it. You have just learned some tips and tricks of how to use the Hypervolt to help to reduce knee pain. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to support Vertical Movement PT. I'm so happy that you joined me here today, and I look forward to the next time we meet. Keep enjoying this beautiful life and stay moving. Peace and blessings.